Hey everybody, welcome to the final day of the Golden Goblet. I'm ready. I'm eager. I think day 6 was the best single golfing performance we had. It wasn't necessarily perfect, you know. We missed some easy putts, and on one hole we totally biffed it. But we did hit a -3 that could have pretty easily been a -4. And I gotta tell you, a -3 with a bogey in the mix, that's more impressive than just hitting 3 birdies in my world. So we're doing TPC Sawgrass. I just want to make sure I got this right. We're doing the front 9. There you go. All right, I choose to create a match and begin my round. Hope you guys have enjoyed the Golf Club 2019. Look, we don't know what we're playing for the Golden Goblet next. It varies. But it wouldn't really surprise me if we ran it back one, but we'll see.
Let's have a good round.
14-mile-an-hour winds, huh? It's a little much. It's enough to be a little scared. I think maybe this will work. It's an acceptable drive. It does have a little bit of a... There's a little bit of a curve to it, but I was just going to say, I think that curve might actually benefit us the most here. This is a pretty good start. So we have a pitching opportunity. It is 4 feet up with 16-mile-an-hour winds. I think this time we do go straight to the pitching wedge. And just put it right here and hope it gets some carry on it.
Solid swing.
You hate to see that natural hook. You know what? We're going to roll off. Focus on the par on this one. Thank God I didn't go with the one step higher... I was gonna say Q. Club, though. Got my parlor games mixed up. So we want to hit this maybe like 70. That was 90, but it's actually still pretty okay.
Let's see if we can save par on this.
And let's save par, John. Let's save par. A beautiful,
nice putt.
easy green to get, you know, an even, get things off on a decent foot here, on a decent footing, in a tradition, so to speak.
Coming up.
Okay, we got a 15-mile-an-hour wind yet again, and we got trees blocking us, which is a bit dangerous. But I think with the wind, we might curve into an okay position. Ooh. Photos taken moments before disaster. I think we're going to stay on the fairway here, thanks to that the prodigious wind and the grass being a little taller than it should have been. Let's take it. Let's take it.
Here, we're right around 170 yards.
170 yards with 14-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, my God. And it's 4 feet up. I mean, if you want to make it on the green here, you got to hit it with the hybrid. But the hybrid is going to overshoot the Christ out of it. I think maybe... Oh, this is a tricky one. I think you accept that this is your play and hope that maybe it's good enough. A little bit of a right lean. We'll take the rough over the sand trap, if possible. That's not too bad. And you want me to do a chip? Though I want to do a flop. Yeah. You want to do like an 80% flop? Just practicing. That's 90.
Whoa. Good shot from the rough there. I thought that would get in the hole. All right, this putt for birdie.
This is for birdie. Oh, baby. Absolutely beautiful. Who would have thought?
Okay.
I'm calling it. That's the best flop of the series right there. I chipped for this. Don't let it flop. Okay. So we're using a gap wedge or a sand wedge. I think we got to gap wedge this. You know what? I think maybe we got to sand wedge it. But it's got to hit 100. And then the carry's got to get you there. How are we looking on? It's pretty lofted. Do we want it to loft more? No, we don't really want it. Well, maybe we do want it to loft a little bit more. Get a little bit more affected by the wind. That is a bad slice. Oh, but the wind is keeping us pretty steady. We can live with that. We can live with
20
it.
feet to the cup.
20 feet to the cup for the birdie. Now this really does separate the MALFs from the me's. And will continue to. You got to be honest, though, it's great power.
Traveled all that way to do nothing but sit.
The power was right on the level. Don't even worry about my putting stroke. Like that, the putting, your stroke doesn't matter as much as your drive. In fact, I don't think it matters at all, believe it or not. All right, now, do you believe? In my world, we go for this. In my world of golf, we go for this. We needed a perfect stroke because a natural curve to the left would have drowned us. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, we're on the green.
Look at this.
Look
Drive
at
in
this.
the green and got a putt for eagle coming up.
It is an eagle putt for 54 feet. But, you know, never tell me the odds. I think you accept this is like a full pitching wedge might be a little much. 95, that's more like it. So our stroke was a little busted, but
here we go. This one for birdie.
For birdie. 9 feet out. Quite the roll on this green.
Get in that hole. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Ouch. Ouch. For the bogey.
For the bogey. For the bogey now.
Oh, man. All right, let's drop this for double.
For double. John's always so supportive. Thank you, John. Thank you. Don't even talk to me about that stroke. All right, we're at +1, but we've been actually doing really well. Except for that absolute disaster.
Go ahead and drop this one into the
I wish I could blame the wind, but I really can't. Like, the wind has been high.
Shot's looking good.
That doesn't affect you on the green too much, though. Oh, a little hump there is going to slow me down. Let's go. Okay. Let's get ourselves back into this. We've got plenty of holes remaining. This is only hole 5. I think you for sure you like the sand wedge on this one. The wind is going to pull it back quite a lot. It's an acceptable stroke. It's not perfect, but it's acceptable. We could have clubbed up even one more. This wind, now the wind is a factor on this one, but it's hard for us to really place too much of the blame there.
Whoa! Nice little chip in for birdie. That was a fine shot. Going down to even par after that one.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Par 4
I told you, I'm in it to win it here, dude. I'm in it to win it. This is a par 4, but with a beautiful drive. Oh, no, no, no. With a beautiful drive, you never know, right? It's going to overshoot it so much, though. I actually think, believe it or not, I think they're right. I think you go with the 5-iron. Felt okay.
It's a nice looking
Wind
shot.
took it quite a lot, but you like that, and it leaves you with a good approach here. Instead of trying to make the green in one, but mathematically, I think for sure we were doing a rollover risk there. Just 3 feet up. I think the pitch is like totally fine here. Do have wind to concern ourselves with. Little fast and a little fast. But you know what? The wind kept us steady. We definitely should have pitched up.
37-footer here. Let's see what you can do.
37 feet. But it's 37 feet, and the green seems relatively okay. So this would be like a slight adjustment. Slight adjustment. Slight adjustment. The slightest adjustment. Slight adjustment. Slight adjustment. Slight adjustment. You like my mathematical approach here? Slight adjustment. The slightest adjustment. The slightest adjustment. The slightest adjustment. If this works, I'm a genius. We're going up too. It was going to be an overcompensation to an extreme degree. So my math was a little bit off. That time, that was a laser beam. For par, I'll take it. We're still hanging in there. Took some miraculous plays, but we're still hanging in there.
Last one. Let's see what happens here.
You can drive this one. If you're not a coward, you can drive this one. But it needs to be a perfect up and down stroke. Absolutely textbook. Wind is still taking it.
Nice looking tee shot.
Hopefully it stays on the fairway. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. 13-mile-an-hour wind that I tend to overcompensate for, I'll admit. You want to do like a little, like an 80% pitch. Yeah, or 95. But it died pretty quick when it hit the green.
Nice. Okay, let's see what you can do with this.
Solid approach. Got a little roll here, but not that much. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Minus one. One under.
All right, let's drop this on the green.
Par 3 is not really my strong suit. This is where that 13-mile-an-hour wind can cause you some problems. I think the wind tends to like hold the ball in the air, but also pull it back. So I think actually a 7-iron is pretty okay here. And it's going to die like as soon as it hits the ground. I actually think maybe you even go 6-iron. Let's see. Who dares wins, brother?
Hope this one bites.
It's gonna be an overshot. Not by much though. All things considered, I'm okay with it. So we got a little chip here. A little chip and a little chair. Way overshot. Hopefully a decent putt.
Okay, 11
for par.
Footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Is definitely makeable, according to John. It's gonna bite too much. It's gonna bite too much, dude! Come on!
That's your bogey. Well done.
Thank you, John. I do appreciate it. We're back at even. This has been up and down. It's been very up and down. This is our shot right here.
Now that was a swing.
What did I tell you? It's going to land perfectly on the fairway. The tree might be slightly in our way. But if we're hitting with an iron, it probably goes over the tree.
5 yards to go.
And you definitely want to, I think you accept 16 mile an hour. We've been underclubbing a lot. Yeah, I think maybe we're better off with this right here. Oh.
I think this one's going for it.
It's going to be a little far, so again, I expressed my frustration with the idea that I really wish I could just make this same mistake in the same way. This seems pretty much straight on. Oh! It lipped the hole. It lipped the hole. Come on.
For your birdie.
For birdie. With a pretty gentle roll. And I'll take it. Okay.
Awesome.
At least we're leaving on a strong suit, right? That was pretty good. We got a -1. We're up and down, but I'll take it. That's going to do it for the Golden Goblet this week, but of course we'll be back next week, and I'm sure the golf club will return at some point, whether it's on Monday or, you know, in a few weeks or in a few months. But for now, thanks for all your support in the Golden Goblet. Go to goldengoblet.net to see how everybody did and, you know, see if we can claw back some games from the gamer god, MALF. For now, thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya!